Well. I got a couple things I want to get off my chest. This portion gonna be real quick because I touched on it before with the whole Morant thing, getting clowned on and getting drugged all over the internet, and it's his own fault. Everybody's seen it coming. Well, the people that was paying attention. This dude, I mean, how dumb are you? This dude is on the verge of losing his Nike deal. He had already played himself out of. First of all, he signed a contract for $193 million. There's in these NBA contracts, there's a lot of escalators built in. Defensive Player of the Year, you win it. You know, you get a bonus. All NBA. If you win, the scoring title, you win that, you get a bonus. MVP, you get you get extra money. But you have to play a certain amount of games. And it was bad enough he was missing games due to little knick-knack injuries. So that was a factor. But then you pile on the fact that him being suspended for those games for the first gun incident, flashing a gun on Instagram Live, you would have thought he would have learned his lesson. But no, he wanted, let me do it again. This is who I am. See, now Nike is looking at you. He has a contract with Nike. First of all, because of those incidences, he was unable to get the $40 million bonus he would have got for actually playing, contributing, playing a certain amount of games. He would have got $40 million. Didn't make All NBA, and that's an easy. When you superstar that and you're impactful in the game, that's a fairly easy thing to get. So it's an easy award for these guys to get. So that's basically $40 million right there that he left on the table for being stupid. Now, come to find out, Nike has took all his likeness off their websites. His signature shoe that was coming out, took that down. Now his deal with Nike is worth $12 million. And the news that's coming out and the rumblings that's coming out, he's about to lose that deal. So let's add that to the pot. Now you're talking about $52 million that you just basically flush down the drain because you want to be stupid. You want to be a thug. You want to be something that you are not. Flashback to 8 Mile, that Eminem verse about Clarence. John, you Clarence. Clarence, you got 2 nice parents. Grew up in a nice neighborhood and all that. I don't remember the verse, but that verse Eminem spit in that battle fits Ja Morant to a T. But this is the life he chose. He would rather be in the streets than be a multi-millionaire. Do you realize the niggas that's in the streets like that would love to have the choice to not be in the streets? They in the streets because they need to eat. They got light bills too. They got a cell phone bill. They got a gas bill. They got to put gas in their cars. They got to buy groceries. They got to do all that shit too. Don't you think that if they had the choice to not have to do that, if somebody was to give them $193 million, do you really think they would still be out in the hood banging it out, thugging it out like you trying to portray? Come on, man. Oh, this is who I. And another thing, people need to stop coming with that bullshit. One thing people need to look at and think about. Everybody's quick to say, well, look at Ja's circle, look at his friends. They a bad influence. They are the reason he's acting out like this. Had it ever occurred to any of y'all that maybe it's the other way around. See, we overlook that because Ja Morant is the one who's a multi-millionaire. He's famous. He's a professional athlete. So we tend to not want to think that or believe that he may very well be the problem. Maybe he is the bad influence in that circle of friends that he got. But what makes it worse, he's the one with all the money. So if he was the bad influence before he got all the money, his influence and weight on his side, as far as his friends not wanting to go against the grain, especially now, they don't want to fall out with him. That's the money bag. That's the ticket to do whatever we want or need to do. He might be the one that they go to, like Ja, you know, my car broke down, you know, can you help me out? You know, you hook me up with a car. I mean, he might be that guy. So now they really don't want to go against the grain and be like, you know, you should really cool out on that, you know what I'm saying? You looking real fucked up out here right now. It could be. He might be the common denominator that's wrong with that whole circle. He might be the one that's the problem. Keep that in mind. But and another thing I wanted to get on, we gonna get on these bras once again, get on their head. And we gonna stay on their head. If you notice, it'd be a lot of like little quotes and little side shots that a lot of these modern women be putting on the internet. How strong and independent they are. And that's cool. Does that mean next time you need your oil change in your car, you gonna do it? You gonna find another strong and independent woman that's gonna do it? You get a flat tire, you gonna change it yourself? Or you gonna find another strong and independent woman to do it for you? See, it looks like feminism has ran y'all into the wall face first. And I don't even give a fuck who like it or who don't like it. Who got something to say about it. Because the truth is the truth. And I'm going to just sit and watch. See, the best reality TV show that you can watch nowadays is watching these bras run face first into the wall. Especially when you give them exactly what they asked for. They wanted to be strong and independent. Okay, let's find out. Can you imagine what would happen to this country if it got invaded by, you know, China, Russia, North Korea, like anybody? Any of these hostile other countries, if they decided, you know what, America is ripe for the picking. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Now keep in mind, keep it to the same theme. So the women are strong and independent, fall back. Now what's going to happen is the simps and the Captain Save them is going to come up. They're going to put their capes on and be like, I'll save you. They still going to be outnumbered on the battlefield with China's forces and Russia's forces swooping in. And then at that very moment in time, you would see firsthand how strong and independent are they really. It's like pouring a salt on a slug Just watch it dissolve and melt away. Hilarious. The truth is revealed. The truth is revealed. Simple as let a bee in the house, or a spider, or even a fucking centipede. Watch the reaction of the average modern woman. That right there will reveal the true natural order of things right there. Oh my God, it's a fucking spider. Tell me that shit not be fact. Tell me that shit not be fact. But leave it up to them. They can do it all. You can't tell them shit, huh? That's what it is, huh? And I was on Facebook the other day. I'm looking for this. I'm looking for the exact quote that I plucked off Facebook. It irritated my eye, and I'm about to irritate y'all's. Wait. Business. See, these women, they don't even like each other. They claim they all intact and we're pulling from the same end of the rope. They don't even like each other. They are their own worst enemies and the enemy of the woman in the mirror. This is why they can talk out of both sides of their mouth on every given topic. You say you don't like something, but that's the very something that'll get your panties wet. You say you don't like this type of dude, but that's the type of dude who you have 2, 3, 4, 5 babies with, knowing damn well he don't want him. He ain't gonna marry you ever, 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 ever. You know this, but you do that anyway. Cause in the back of your mind, you think, nah, I'll just pivot and one of these Russell Wilsons will scoop me up. Living vicariously through celebrities, which is another big mistake a lot of you broads make. And this is why I be eating my popcorn walking down the street, so to speak. Just watching all the strong and independent women be put to the test. Like, yeah, let's see how strong and independent this broad is. Bet this dame fold up right quick. Oh, you got a flat tire? Oh, okay. As I peel off. Hope your strong and independent women friends come help you. I'm sure they know how to fix flats. But y'all know how that go. Y'all know how that go. I'm gonna fire up that. For those of y'all that don't know, I'm gonna fire up that podcast once again. That motherfucking Red Blizzard podcast. Because there's a lot of things I be wanting to say. Names and, you know, with YouTube, you gotta censor yourself. You can't say exactly what you want to say. You can't put that in, you know, you can't mention certain things. You know, you can't talk about the Jays, you can't talk about the Skittles community. It's always something you get penalized for. So I'm definitely going to fire back up that podcast till I get some more troops up in here subscribing to the channel. Then I really have a reason to fire up a Patreon or get on some of these other websites and apps. Not to say exactly what the hell I think about any and everything. You heard? 'Cause I'm definitely tired. I ain't even been on YouTube that long. I'm definitely tired of the double think. Like, okay, is it alright to say this? You know, one week you can say something, next week you can't. There's just too much dancing going on. Sometimes you just want to spit stuff out, like, boom. This is what I think. This is what it is. But yeah, as a matter of fact, I might make that my thumbnail so y'all can see it for y'allself. This broad I'm talking about. There's a whole lot of them out there. There's a whole lot of them out there. And she another one is she's a grifter too. She be grifting too. Right now she on that Cynthia G shitting on men shit, selling digital packages and shit. Oh man, chilling, bro. Yeah, she on that selling digital packages and shit, all on the strength of how many black men can I trash and talk shit about. She on that, monetizing that. All for a check, and you can tell. Cash App you, or Zelle you, or Uber Eats you. Nah, bitch, buy your own fucking food. How about that shit? But see, this goes back to what I was saying. These motherfuckers is changing the name of. We all know what the fuck prostitution is and shit. And these motherfuckers think just because they changed the name of prostitution, that ain't what they still doing. They still doing that shit. Same shit. With a different name. Can't fool me and shit. I don't care how many times you change the name to something else. You're doing the same thing. If you're acting like a working girl, I'm gonna call you a working girl. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Ooh, it's a nice day for a walk and shit. I know my brethren in Chicago, I'm sure y'all out of the 30s by now, huh? Y'all better come down to the Lone Star State. Cause Illinois is trash right now and shit. Trash, double trash. And it's getting worse. Yeah, I just want to get on here and spit at y'all for a minute and shit. I'll get back with y'all in a minute. If you like my content, like, share, and subscribe. Share it, man. Share these videos. Share these motherfucking videos with everybody. There's a whole lot of stupid shit going on that I'm getting tired of, and I'm sure y'all feel the goddamn same way. Can't fool me. I ain't selling no digital packages, so but you can donate to the channel. So the homie can get some better equipment. That's for damn sure. Gotta upgrade the equipment. Can't keep using the same shit. So any and all donations is much appreciated. Hit up the Cash App, $ Cobra Clutch 357. That being said, the Blizz is out.